Hey guys, how are you? It's Mark here, and it is a very crisp and chilly day, and I just wanted to shoot this video. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful view that I have here. It's snowy, and just have some good news. I just got my biker gear still on. I've just come back and successful MOT for my motorcycle, so I'm very pleased about that. And I wanted to shoot this video and share something with you that I hope will help. It's about a phrase that I find very powerful, and it goes like this: day by day, brick by brick, a win is a win, large or small. Very often we may lose sight of the actual progress that we're making in our lives. I just want to remind you that if you're making a conscious effort to improve yourself, dedicate yourself to self-development and self-improvement, then you are making strides. You may be making small strides, but you're making a difference. Not just to yourself, but what you may overlook, which is what happened to me today, is the difference that you're making to other people's lives. They may not tell you, may not always be obvious, and you may not realize, but in your pursuit for self-development and self-improvement, you will by default be affecting other people around you positively. If your intentions for yourself are positive, you'll be radiating that to others. I was having a conversation with someone very recently, and just very blessed that they shared their testimony to me, the effect that I've had on their life, and it took me by surprise. It was a very pleasant surprise. I didn't realize it. My being in their life had such an impact on them, and they used words which I would not describe myself with. And I think that's important to note, in that we very often don't realize how much of an impact we have on others. What may seem like a trivial and small thing to us could mean the world to someone else. So my message to you for this video, it's a short one today, is to always acknowledge the wins in your life, the victories in your life, whether large or small. Always give thanks for it. And that's faith aside. It's always good for your mental health, to acknowledge the good things that are happening, even the smallest things, because they build up. And the more that you acknowledge good things happening in your life, then you just naturally expect and assume more good things to happen, and that is what you attract into your life, because that is your focus. With the faith element included, and personally myself, for every single win and every victory, I always give praise and always acknowledge it from its source, which is God. Walking not just with God's guidance, but also with His protection. And it's very clear, it's in Scripture, that God is not a God of confusion. He's a God of clarity, of order, and abundance. So it's always important that whenever good things happen in our lives as Christians, we attribute it to the source, to God, to the connection that we have with God through Jesus Christ. And if you're not quite on that path yet of faith, maybe you're someone who's just looking into it, then faith aside, just acknowledge all of those wins, all of those victories, no matter how small. Make a note in your mind that these are good things that are happening. And do it constantly, because then what you're going to be teaching yourself to do is to have an abundance mentality. And this is the wellspring of more good things happening in your life, whether that's more success in business, in relationships, or in just your general mental state. Okay, so I'll leave that with you. And if you felt that this video was helpful to you and inspiring to you, I'd love to hear it. Put a comment down below. Let me hear your inspiring stories as well. I'd love to be inspired by you, and together we can inspire each other. Okay, see you in the next video.